Hi there, this is Ingrid from No More Noise Toronto, and I'm just going to give you a couple quick thoughts here regarding Toronto's Public Health Strategic Plan that they are presenting to the Board of Health on July 8th. On the first page here, they talk about at the highest level, they envision a city where all people can be healthy and thrive. So they are committed to moving this vision forward by protecting and improving the health at a population level while reducing health inequities. So what I want to talk about here is that this is going to be about protecting our health from noise, and noise in benefits everyone. So that's what they mean by a population level. And if they reduce noise, then that will also reduce the health burden that those most marginalized can benefit from. The next couple pages here are information you can have a look at. What they talk about in this, what I found interesting here is that they say in public health, our patient is the entire population of the city of Toronto. And that's important for noise. None of us have a defense against it. And this is where public health works by understanding the causes of ill health and taking action against them. So they need to understand how noise impacts you and creates ill health. And then we also need to suggest ways that they can take action against that. And down here, they want to maximize health status. And they say they can do that by advocating for conditions that improve health for residents, clean air, green space. I think noise should also be a part of this particular piece. In the vision and the mission, what I see here, what I want to call out your attention to is in the values, they talk about community, engaged, and connected. So we really want we want Toronto Public Health to work with No More Noise Toronto and all of the data that we have collected, and also the engaged audience that we have that they can connect with. So now I'm going to go over each one of the priorities. So priority 1 is strengthen health protection, disease prevention, and emergency preparedness. So I see that noise could be a part of number of D, monitor and prepare for climate change and collaborate with partners to address its health impacts. To me, this is about noise and heat exposure. And if people cannot cool themselves properly, then we will have heat-related deaths. And there's a number of heat islands in Toronto, and it's only getting hotter. So we need to make sure that those people that are on arterial roads and don't have air conditioning or have those window boxes, that we reduce the noise coming from our streets so that they can open their windows and cool themselves properly. Priority number 2, promote health and well-being across the lifespan. Well, noise impacts both young and old. And here they're talking about interventions aimed at optimizing health for children and youth, as well as healthy aging. And so to me, I look at this and I go, I think D, advocate for healthy social, natural, and built environments and collaborate with partners on initiatives that advance these goals. Again, this is where our built environment has been made to look good, not sound good. And our noise canyons, our arterial streets, our density is all going to make noise worse unless we change things. Priority number 3 is basically promote the conditions to support positive mental health and reduce the harms of substance abuse. While they're talking about different like drugs, toxicity, epidemic, deliver public health interventions that promote mental health. Most people that I talk with who are exposed to noise involuntarily are angry, and they also take drugs to go to sleep. They take drugs to stay awake. They take drugs to reduce anxiety and depression, which noise makes worse. So this is where reducing noise is a public health intervention. And the last priority is advocate to advance health equity. And I believe that they actually created this after our deputations. Well, they did create this after our deputations. So all of these really apply to noise. So assess and report on health inequities and population health needs. There is a report called How Loud is Too Loud that they did in 2017, and it talked about the health inequities. So Toronto Public Health knows the health inequities that we already have. Collaborate with partners, again, multiple sectors. So No More Noise is working with Municipal licensing and standards, we're working with 311, we're working with Toronto Police. So we need to also collaborate with Toronto Public Health. And then share evidence, advocate, and collaborate to influence actions that impact population health. Well, this is where No More Noise Toronto has data. We've been advocating. You guys have been speaking out through emails and also through speaking to committee. And then we also need to collaborate. So I think that there's a number of different things here that fit with noise. And the last priority is actually within Toronto Public Health and their staff. So with that, I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of ways that you can talk about noise in each one of the priorities. Thanks so much for your support of No More Noise Toronto, and I hope you share your story on July 8th.